Dear friends, welcome to today's video. So in this video, we will be looking into how the this keyword works. So as I have already explained, so this keyword basically is used to refer to the current class instance variable, and if there is any ambiguity between the instance variable and the parameters, it will resolve the problem of ambiguity. So for that, we will just create a program. So I'll write that program to demonstrate this keyword. Okay, so now let me first create a class which is class test this, and after that I will simply open the body. Okay, and then here now I am declaring an instance variable which is int I, and I have a method here which is void get values. So get value, and here I am passing a variable which will get the value. Okay, so here what I am doing is, in the instance variable I am storing this particular value which I will be getting from X, and I have another display method which will display the value of X, okay, or display the value of I. Okay, so when I'm looking into this, so I'll write system dot out dot println, and within this I will be simply printing the value of I. So this is the class which I have for testing this keyword. Okay, now let me write the main method. So for this I have another class which is class ABC, and here I am declaring the main method public static void main, and within this I have string args. So by now all of us must have been pretty clear about how we actually do this. So here I am creating an object of test this so that all the methods can be accessible from the main method. So test this t is equal to new test this, and I'll close this. Now what I'll do is I'll use this object of the this class to call the method which is there. Okay, get value, and here since it is we have to pass a value to it, so I am passing 15 here. Okay, so again I need to call the display method so that it displays the value which I am passing, right? So this is where I'm closing this. Now this is the program. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll save this program here. Okay, the class name was abc.java, and I have saved this. Okay, so now if we are looking into this particular program, we will understand that we are creating an object t of the test this class, and we are using this t to call the methods get value and display respectively, so that whatever value we are passing from the get value in the get value method, that is actually captured in X, and the value of X is stored in the instance variable I. Okay, so let us now run and execute and see this. Okay, so I'll open the command prompt. So here I am moving to that particular location where I have saved my programs, cd/oop cd java programs. So here I have kept my program, and there I will be compiling this particular program which is stored by the name of abc.java. Okay, so it does not have any error. So what is the expected output? The expected output would be that it should basically give me the, make this smaller for us. Okay, the expected output is that it should give me the value which I am passing in the get value method. Okay, so let us execute this and see. Java abc. Okay, so what is the value I am getting? I am getting the value as 15. Okay, so this is because I have used a different instance variable, and in the parameter I am using a different variable. Okay, in the method I am using a different variable. Now let us simply replace this variable with I, okay, and this will be I. So now let us save it. Now what happens when I am using the same instance variable as that of the parameter? So I have to store the value of I in I. Here now this I will no longer be pointing to that particular instance variable. Instead it will become a localized variable or a local variable. So the value of I now will not get passed to this particular method, because the functionality of I gets over within this particular method only. Okay, so it will not be passed onto this method. And whenever I am printing the value of I, so this is basically the instance variable, it will be immediately initialized with its default value, which is 0. Okay, because your default constructor generally it will try to initialize with the value as object value as 0. Okay, because it is an integer value. So let us now compile it again. Okay, let's see what is the value I should get. I should get 0. So if I'm getting 0, yes, I am getting it 0 because it is now initialized with its default value. Okay, I is initialized with its default value. Now what I'll do is, how do I get rid of this problem? So I have to introduce the this keyword. So when I'm using this dot I, so this keyword itself will make sure that the I which is preceded by the this keyword is basically the reference variable. So now this I and this I, okay, both of them are two different variables. One will be the instance variable and the other will be the parameter in which the variable in which the value has been passed. Okay, so now whenever I'm introducing this keyword, it will make both the variable different from each other, and basically the this will be referring to the instance variable of the current class, and in this case the current class is testDis. So let me save it, okay, and run this program. Okay, so every time I execute the program, I have to first compile it after making any changes. Okay, so Java C, and now what happens is the value which I am getting is basically 15. Okay, so if you see that first initially I got 15 when I used two different variables x. I used x in this particular method, and I used a different instance variable which was I. In the second time when I used two same variables, there was an ambiguity which led to the compiler to set the initial value, okay, of the to initialize the value of the variable as its default value, which is 0. Again, this ambiguity was resolved using the this keyword here, and this keyword will enable us to refer to the instance variable. Okay, so this is all about the this keyword as of today. We will talk about more of its utility in our next video. Okay, thank you.